From film student to film dropout to successful comedy sketch writer, and now the best horror film of the entire year, this is Curry Barker's latest film, Obsession. This film is extremely interesting because Bear is portrayed as the protagonist and Nikki as the antagonist, but in reality, the roles are completely flipped, and she's the innocent one who gets taken advantage of, and he is the narcissistic asshole who takes away her autonomy. Now, I wouldn't say that this is your typical horror film where they're relying on jump scares to get somebody or crazy sound design in order to pump up the situation to get your heart racing. They use straight up psychology and just great camera angles and lighting to really make you uncomfortable to where you say, I didn't like that. There's very awkward scenarios in public areas where, as a bystander and you actually witnessing this, you can literally say, what just happened, and you're frozen in time because you just don't know what to do, and they portray that feeling so well. In interviews, the cast and crew has already admitted that this film kind of portrays that Jaws effect where you don't really see the villain until the very end of the film, but you can see them coming basically. So there's really cool camera angles where you can see Nikki in the background and you're just like, oh crap, there she is. And to add on to that, they did this awesome film technique for silhouettes where you can basically see everything in the shot except for the subject's face. And it kind of builds this eerie feeling that I'm just very uncomfortable with. And they do this throughout the entire film in really awesome ways. Now, if you look at the top picture here, it's actually the first silhouette shot that we get in the film, and it's just very minimal. It's just her standing in a doorway with one light illuminating the backlight of her, and it's just eerie in its simplicity. There's also shots like this where he is the main focus with light illuminating him, and then her completely in the background, full body, but it's really hard to see her. This movie has a slow burn with a lot of anticipation and eeriness and just uncomfortability throughout the entire film until there's a huge climax at the end of the film, which is exactly the format you want to follow if you're going to make a bomb horror film, and this is one of those films. I'm trying so hard not to give any spoilers, but I will say my favorite scene in the entire movie involves whispering and the bedroom. By far the best scene in the entire film. It made me laugh, it made me feel uncomfortable, and it had a decent jump scare to it without forcing a jump scare on you. Very well done. Curry Barker has been working for this for years, and I'm so happy to see that he is now getting the appreciation and the flowers that he deserves, because this movie is just so damn good, and he has 2 more movies he is now working on next. I can't wait to see what else he does.